Interior painting, full house repaint. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a study, a lounge, living room, kitchen and laundry room, including the entrance hall and the bedroom's passage. The scope of work: firstly, the ceilings, the walls, the doors, built-in wardrobes and frames, the windows, interior section only, and the window scoop. Lastly, the skirting. Here's preparation. 1. The materials that we used. The ceilings paint, white Plascon Polvin, interior exterior washable mat. We used 2 20-liter buckets, and Duram bathroom and kitchen white ceiling paint. We used 5 liters. The walls paint color, which is shade white. Fired earth, internal external washable acrylic. We used 3 20-liter buckets. For the trims paint, that is the doors, the frames, the wardrobes, doors and frames, we used the Duram enamel and trim, internal external white gloss, about 5 liters, making up 15 liters in total. The skirtings, the entry door and the laundry room door, both all wood. We used Varnish, about 1 liters. For filling the cracks, we used the Pollyfilla of about 5 kg and Corprox waterproofing agent of about 500 grams, and plaster mix of a low quantity to cover the patches on the roughcast wall, so that we can blend in with the already rough texture of the whole wall. For surface preparation, the ceilings were sanded to a smooth finish. The cornice cracks caused by the cycling and expansion of the material, mostly due to moisture, the heat and vapor and moisture in the room, caused the expansion, and this over time the cycling and the weight of the material causes cracks on the cornices. These cracks were opened and caulked with paintable acrylic sealant. Cracked spackle covering the nails on the ceilings was scraped off and repatched. Cool. Looks like a sketchy. Cracks on walls were opened and patched. In the rough cast finish found in the living room, the lounge, the bedroom's passage and the 3rd bedroom, we used a tyrolean machine to achieve a blending finish, a rough texture finish that blended with the rest of the walls, hiding, camouflaging the new patched sections. The window frames, interior section only, mullions and burglar bars were thoroughly sanded. The window stool was scraped off of all peeling paint, sanded thoroughly. The wood skirting was sanded to a clean finish, removing all dust, all sticky grime and paint, and scraping off all paint droplets. During the course of the work, we sanded and primed all patches using Duram Maxi Cover water-based plaster primer. A quantity of 5 liters was used overall. We used droplets abundantly to protect the laminate flooring and carpets from dust and the paint droplets. we made use of masking tape to cover the skirting when rolling the walls, to cover the glasses when painting the window frames, and to achieve straight cuttings when painting the door frames in the point where the door frame meets the wall. Use a masking tape helped us to achieve a crisp straight line cutting. In painting windows, remove the handles, remove the winches that holds the window from swaying to and fro. When screwing them back, send them to remove any previous paint from fly-by-night tradesmen. This ensures that you achieve a presentable, a beautiful outlook, finish on your paint work.
This side, okay.
Any paint that is found on the glass, whether caused by you or the previous tradesman, scrub it off using a razor blade. The previous tradesmen are not hired. Over and over again because of such things left on the glass property, on the windows, of such poor workmanship. As the new painter, it is your responsibility to scrape off any excess, any old dead paint that you find on the windows, on the floor, on the skirting, on the door handles, on the window hinges. In painting doors, door frames, it is very unnecessary to paint the strike plate, because over time the locking winch of the door will keep on scraping off that paint on the strike plate, producing an unsightly look. To prevent this, do not paint at all the strike plate. When painting walls, on the wall with the windows, remove the curtain rails. One, this will save you time on doing cuttings. It will make it able for you to roll the wall and avoid having brush marks, visible brush marks. By rolling, you make sure the whole hole has a uniform texture. An orange peel appear. Cutting only on the sections, on the things, on the features that cannot be moved and mounted, that you see the need to remove. Cutting only where it is necessary. This project was finished in a timely manner due to excellent teamwork, made possible by colleagues who get well along, are disciplined to start work and to on off times, required little to no supervision. They are professionals in their trade. We were able to achieve a speedy finish because the house was empty and there was no furniture or objects on walls that needed moving. For any painting needs, contact Ikigai Painting Services for both small and big projects. Servicing Brakpan, Gauteng, South Africa. Contact us at 071 220 4885 071 220 4885. Ikigai Painting Services at gmail.com. Find us on WhatsApp. Find us on Facebook, Ikigai Painting Services. We're at YouTube. Find us on LinkedIn, Ikigai Painting Services. If you want your projects done right, look no further. Guaranteed customer satisfaction, adhering to your schedules, projects done on time, professional work ethic. Thank you for watching.